Two creators can use the same AI. One builds an empire, the other becomes invisible. But why? Why does the same machine amplify one creator and erase another? Why does the same tool become a weapon in one hand and a mirror of emptiness in another? And what does that mean for you if you are trying to build in an age where speed can be copied, polish can be copied, execution can be copied, and even emotion can be simulated? Stay with this, because this final chapter is not about how to use more tools. It is about how to stop being shaped by them. It is about how to command AI without surrendering your signal. It is about becoming the kind of creator who can use the machine without becoming machine-shaped. This is the final threshold, not the fear of AI, not the worship of AI, the command of AI. And the question is no longer whether the machine is powerful. The question is whether there is still someone sovereign enough to direct it. Every chapter in this series was a trial, not a lesson about tools, a trial of identity. First, you faced the Silicon Symbiosis. You learned that AI does not destroy human intelligence. It destroys repetitive labor. It removes the illusion that manual struggle alone makes you valuable. The machine can process. The machine can format. The machine can calculate. The machine can iterate. But the machine cannot give you sovereign direction. That remains your burden. That remains your crown. Then came strategic laziness. You learned that exhaustion is not a virtue in an age of intelligent machines. Trying to outwork the machine is not discipline. It is biological suicide dressed as ambition. A sovereign creator does not worship motion. A sovereign creator protects energy, chooses leverage, and strikes where effort compounds. Then came the threat of homogenization. You saw the new pollution. Not ugly content, not low-quality content, flawless sameness, perfect voices, perfect images, perfect scripts, perfect synthetic emotion, beautiful enough to be ignored, polished enough to disappear. You learned that perfection is no longer rare. Human friction is. Then came the collapse of taste, because when output becomes infinite, creation is no longer the scarce skill. Selection is. Judgment is. Taste is. The future does not belong to the person who can generate the most options. It belongs to the one who can recognize what deserves to live. And then came the automation trap. You learned that automation without direction does not create freedom. It accelerates confusion. A broken system running faster is not an empire. It is collapse with better infrastructure. Every trial was pointing to the same truth. The tool is not the throne. The workflow is not the throne. The algorithm is not the throne. The mind is. The throne is the mind that can see, choose, command, and remain human under pressure. A sovereign creator is not the person who uses the most AI tools. It is not the person who knows the most prompts. It is not the person who publishes the fastest. It is not the person who automates every movement until there is no human pulse left. A sovereign creator is the person who can stand above the system and give it direction. A sovereign creator has vision, not vague ambition. Vision, a clear internal architecture of what is being built, who it is for, why it matters, and what transformation it promises. Without vision, AI only gives you more fragments, more drafts, more versions, more noise. Vision turns output into structure. Vision turns tools into servants. Vision turns content into an empire. A sovereign creator has taste. Taste is not decoration. Taste is judgment under abundance. Taste is the ability to look at 100 outputs and know which one has blood in it. Taste is the discipline to delete the beautiful thing that does not belong. Taste is the refusal to be seduced by every polished result. Because in the AI era, The danger is not that you cannot create enough. The danger is that you will create too much and forget how to choose. A sovereign creator has friction, human friction, the scar, the rhythm, the strange sentence, the private wound that became a worldview, the angle that did not come from a template, the belief that survived rejection, the part of the work that proves there was a soul behind the system. AI can polish your output. It cannot inherit your scar. A sovereign creator has command. Command means the machine does not decide what you believe. The machine does not decide what you protect. The machine does not decide what your audience needs to become. The machine executes. You direct. The machine expands. You choose. The machine accelerates. You govern. And a sovereign creator has discipline. Not the old discipline of endless labor. The new discipline of repeated signal. The discipline to stay with one message long enough for the world to recognize it. The discipline to say no to attractive distractions. The discipline to build a system that expresses your identity again and again and again until your audience feels your presence before your name appears. That is sovereignty. Not control over the machine alone. Control over the self that commands the machine. The final danger is not that AI replaces your hands. The final danger is that AI teaches your mind to move like a machine. Slowly, quietly, without violence. At first, you only ask for help. A better hook, a cleaner line, a stronger visual, a faster workflow. There is nothing wrong with that. The machine is useful. The machine is powerful. The machine can carry weight you should not have to carry alone. But if you are not careful, the assistance becomes a shape. Then the shape becomes a habit. Then the habit becomes your voice. You begin to think in templates. You begin to speak in optimized rhythms. You begin to choose images because they look like what already performs. You begin to remove every strange edge, every difficult truth, every uncomfortable texture, not because it is wrong, but because the machine made the smoother option easier. And one day, your work still looks professional. Your videos still look clean. Your voice still sounds confident. Your system still runs, but something is gone. You are no longer inside it. Your content has become a beautiful room with no witness, a polished body with no pulse, a perfect signal with no sender. This is machine-shaped identity. It does not destroy you by making you weak. It destroys you by making you efficient at becoming someone else. And that is why the sovereign creator must learn the final discipline. Do not let the tool train your taste. Do not let the feed train your nervous system. Do not let the template train your voice. Do not let convenience become your creative god. Use the machine, but do not kneel to its shape. So how do you become sovereign? Not by rejecting AI. That is fear pretending to be purity. Not by worshiping AI. That is dependence pretending to be progress. You become sovereign by placing the machine in its correct position. Below vision, below taste, below signal, below the throne of the mind. This is the Sovereign Creator Protocol. Step 1. Define the throne. Before you command the machine, define the kingdom. What are you building? Who are you building it for? What pain are you naming? What transformation are you promising? What territory of the human experience belongs to your voice? If you cannot answer this, AI will not save you. It will only help you produce confusion at scale. Your throne is not your tool stack. Your throne is your worldview. Your throne is your audience. Your throne is the emotional territory you are willing to defend. Step 2. Separate signal from output. Output is the video. Output is the script. Output is the thumbnail. Output is the voice. Output is the image. Output can be generated. Signal must be forged. Signal is the reason someone recognizes your work before they see your name. Signal is your pattern of seeing, your moral tension, your rhythm, your wound, your standard, your refusal. If all you have is output, you are replaceable the moment someone else generates a prettier version. But if you have signal, every tool becomes an amplifier of your identity. Step 3. Let AI execute, not decide. Let it draft. Let it render. Let it expand. Let it organize. Let it edit. Let it accelerate. But never let it decide the soul. Never let it choose what you believe. Never let it choose what you are here to protect. Never let it choose the wound you are allowed to speak from. The machine can suggest language. You must decide truth. The machine can generate options. You must decide meaning. The machine can build the road. You must decide where the road deserves to go. Step 4. Build a signature system. A brand is not what you post. A brand is the signal people recognize before your name appears. Your signature system is the architecture of that signal. Your hook style, your visual motif, your pacing, your emotional contrast, your repeated enemy, your repeated promise, your language, your ending line, your vow. Do not let each video behave like a random island. Build a world. Build a system of recognition. Build a presence that compounds. The sovereign creator does not chase attention with disconnected output. The sovereign creator builds memory. Step 5. Create from command, not reaction. The feed will move. The trend will move. The tools will move. The market will move. Your fear will tell you to move with everything. But reaction is not strategy. Reaction is obedience to external motion. Do not create because the feed moved. Create because the empire requires it. Create because the series architecture demands the next stone. Create because your audience needs the next truth. Create because your signal is ready to become sharper. This is the difference between a creator and a sovereign creator. A creator produces. A sovereign creator directs. A creator responds. A sovereign creator governs. A creator follows the motion of the machine. A sovereign creator gives the machine a mission. You are not here to fear the machine. You are not here to worship the machine. You are not here to become machine-shaped. You are here to command the system with a mind that remains human. This is the final vow of the AI era creator. Human vision above, machine execution below, taste protected, friction preserved, signal sharpened, system commanded. You will use speed without becoming shallow. You will use automation without surrendering direction. You will use polish without erasing presence. You will use scale without losing the scar. You will let the machine carry the weight, but you will not let the machine carry the soul, because the future does not belong to the creator who uses AI the most. It belongs to the creator who remains unmistakably human while commanding machines at scale. It belongs to the one who can stand in front of infinite tools and still say, "This is my direction. This is my standard. This is my signal. This is my vow." So build the system. Use the machine. Protect the mind. Preserve the soul. Command the future without becoming its product. Human vision above. Machine execution below. Signal protected. System commanded. Take the vow.